this is video number 3. This is Yolanda.
Still me.
James. Okay. So the whole awareness thing, staying out of trouble, not a victim. Nobody's going to mess with you. Have that bad girl attitude. If I had a ponytail, I would flick it.
3 W's.
And the 3 W's. But now, like a tangible thing. So, what could we teach as a skill? Color codes,
Yes.
be in the right mindset,
Yes.
and pre-attack indicators. So, pre-attack indicators is something that somebody would do to indicate that they are planning an attack or that they're planning something not good, not wholesome, not in your favor.
Fear of getting caught doing.
That they are nervous, that there's subconscious traits that they're gonna check for a weapon or anything like that. So we're gonna start with 4. First one would be indexing.
Okay.
So indexing would be if there's a weapon on him, subconsciously as he would approach the potential
They do
victim.
that?
So how would they do? So James,
So it would be generally what the brain is doing is saying you're about to use this, whatever it might be, check that it's there. So as an example, it would be the hand touching the waistband where there's a weapon being carried. A good example of that in day-to-day life would be where we are walking towards our car and we naturally check our keys because we know we're about to use them. So our subconscious wants us to check that we got the keys before we actually
or
get
even
them.
cell phone these days.
Or cell phone,
Yeah,
or
just
wallet
walking.
as you're going towards the shops or something of that sort. So it's a subconscious preparation, and normally we carry weapons around the waistband, so that hand would be repetitively moving towards the
Could you
waistband.
show us an example? Okay, so that's indexing, okay?
Yeah, indexing, yeah.
Self-grooming.
Self-grooming would be a repetitive movement or an agitated movement around the neck and the face.
Most people know about this. If somebody's nervous, then they do this.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an indication of deception.
If I had hair, I could go like, you know,
Yeah,
just stretch my
absolutely.
hair and things
But it's
like
not
that.
just someone kind of doing that, because that's just them scratching their nose or whatever. So it's a repetitive or agitated movement.
Only
And
in
it's
the
an
face.
indication of like, it's really anywhere above the shoulder. So it
Yeah,
can be
that
around
could
the
just be
neckline,
stretching this
it can
and-
be this, that kind of movement. It's an agitated, but it's a very specific, clear movement. And it's an indication of lying.
Okay, so running through this, so the third one, hidden hand, right?
Yep.
So hidden hand is only applicable if it's a guy that you don't know. If your boyfriend approaches you with his hand behind his back, that's not a bad thing. Might be a flower, might be a gift,
Not always.
might be a chocolate. Fair enough. But if it's a guy you don't know, so how would it'd be a simple case of hiding the hand, right?
It would be a hidden hand. Now, the interesting thing about a hidden hand is that it's normally an indication, or it would be a good indication of someone carrying a weapon. So the hand, it's not like someone's walking with their hands behind their back, where you can't really see much of the arm. Normally what people do is they have the weapon as close to that side as they can that it's going to come from. So it'd predominantly be behind the thigh or behind, that
To
kind
attack
of,
you, as
You'd
they
be
would
able to
walk
see
up
most
to-
of the arm.
Yeah,
That's the kind of thing.
Last one, target lancing.
Yep.
What?
Target lancing. So that would be somebody looking around to see if they can get into trouble, if somebody's going to see them for what they're about to do.
Correct.
Okay, so
Okay,
can
so
you
it's
show-
an indication of, my subconscious is saying, is the coast clear? Okay, is there any surveillance? Is there any other people? Wada. So basically it's a case that the suspect or criminal would look at their target, they would check around them, maybe they're looking for the exit route, something of that sort, they would look back at their target, they would check around them. Imagine someone who's about to steal a car. Okay, as they approach the car, they would check around them. Am I going to get away with this? They would approach the car a little bit more, check around them, approach the car, check around them, and then they'd probably smash the window. Whatever.
Like when we were young, and we were about to go to the pantry and steal a sweet or two, we would look around if mom was close by.
Absolutely.